Welcome to In the White Pines. Thank you for joining me here tonight. I have my own story to share with you. Let's get into it. There's a trail near me called Hell's Hollow. I always thought the name was just local folklore. Something passed down over time. Something people stopped questioning. Until I decided to see where the trail actually goes. When I pulled into the trailhead, there was no one there. No cars, no voices, just the sound of wind moving through the trees. The trail begins with a long staircase. As soon as you step onto it, the ground changes. Each step down, you can hear the crunch of leaves under the boots of your every step. And as that, the sound starts to fade. Not because the leaves are gone, but because the forest seems to swallow it. The deeper you go, the quieter it gets. The stairs keep going down and down until the trees start blocking the light. By the time I reached the bottom, the sun was already sinking behind the ridge. At the base of the stairs, there's a river with a small waterfall. Cold, steady, scattered along the edge were balanced stacks of rocks, carefully placed. I stopped there longer than I should have. Something about that spot felt different. To keep going, you don't follow the river forward. You actually have to backtrack and climb up a steep hill away from it. That's when I started finding the campsites, not fresh ones. Old fire rings, half-buried cans, tarps buried beneath leaves and dirt, torn pieces of fabric, trees scarred like something had been tied to them and left there for a long time. No tents, no packs, just remains. That's when I noticed a break in the woods, an old power line trail. The lines were gone, but the cut through the trees remained, straight, unnatural, like a path that refused to disappear. I followed it. After a while, it opened into a clearing, perfectly round, surrounded by hemlock trees. It overlooked the river below, steep falls and cliffs on nearly every side. There was only one way in, the way that I came. The ground was darker there, packed down, stones arranged in a rough circle, char marks in the center. Things made of sticks hung from the surrounding trees. Not a fire pit, something intentional. No trash, no footprints, no reason for anyone to be there, and no sound. That's when I realized how fast the light was disappearing. The valley doesn't echo. Your footsteps don't carry. If someone else had been there, I wouldn't have known. And on the way back, the trail felt different. Not louder, just closer. I had the feeling that something was watching me, keeping pace, stopping when I stopped. But I never heard footsteps behind me. I didn't run. And anytime I turned around, I was waiting. But I just kept moving until the trees finally opened up again. I didn't stay long after that. I didn't take pictures. I don't go that far down the trail anymore. I don't go alone. Some places earn their names long before anyone thinks to warn you. And the trees hold more than memories. Be careful when you're out there in the white pines.